Practice makes to you perfect. Practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes perfect. One person said. Another person, practice does make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect person. Another question now I'll say to you, it is very difficult. No, it is very simple to be happy. But it is very difficult to be simple. Hello friends, hello everyone. Good morning. I hope all of you are. This is Mortgage Solution. Mortgage Solution always will give you new thoughts and idea how to develop your thinking skills. Always I think that always also I have been coming in place for making video, and I have been making video for 2 years. That is, by the 2 years, what I learned by the making video, I have learned many things. And when I make video in this video, I can think many things. I can say many things with my observation, with my thinking. I try to say many things which are idea I cannot say to another person. Another person, they never try to understand my feelings. That's also I have come here. Now I come here and in this space I make video. With my video I can say which are words I cannot say to others people, which are words I cannot say. These are in this place, and with this making video I can say my feelings. I can share my feelings with this my video. So my dear friends, I always say make your own sentences. And first of all, when you start to speak, your own sentence will come when we talk. The speaking philosophy, what is our speaking philosophy? When we when we talk to unknown person, they and what they know, what he knows, what she knows, I cannot know. I don't know. Then I try to communicate with them with their known things, what they knew and what they know. If I say some of the words, what they want to listen, what they want to listen, this type of words, if I can say with them, they also like to me and they started to talk. Then after we started to talking, then we slowly we start long sentences, long and big sentences like this. Also now, yesterday also now something happened. One of the fans said, like, one thing's now today happening with me. This things is one thing's happening with me nowadays because of that. Which fans I started to talk with them, but some few minutes later they will say, "Now I'll call later. I'll call later." One words. All times they say now. But yesterday also I said, and they will say their important things. After important things speaking, they stop to talk with me. Because of that, what was the reason? Then and they also from 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now within few minutes, birds will come and they will start to eat. So today also now I'm also giving some bio biscuits for the bird. I have taken the tasty biscuit. This biscuit's name is the good day biscuits. Okay, now this influence is very nice and important. The birds will come. Birds will come and they will eat. Because of that, I am also doing this practice for many days. For many days I am also doing. Now also all are like this. Now the birds, one bird observed to me. Because of that, this is the very interesting things. Giving biscuits, and after giving the biscuits, the birds bird will come few minutes later and they will talk to it. They will start to eat. So there is one thing is I found different things because of that. Some biscuits are very okay. So given all of the small pieces biscuits taken because of the square. The bird is not coming here. So one bird observe me. Within few minutes they will come and they will start to eat. today I have come so very quickly because of that. Before, if I come here so quickly, birds are not will come because of that. They have sometimes after half an hour, one bird also now observed to me, and now yeah, this is called to others birds. One bird is called coo coo coo. This is the bird of the local myna. One bird like this also now you also can see here. Okay, slowly all our birds will come. Now I'm so thinking that when and when and and what what and why and which kinds of words comes from my mind and which are words very simple words you can start to say with these words. Now I'll show to you and okay birds, few birds already come because of that. Which biscuit I have given to there some biscuit chains. They are eating biscuits. Now as you can see here how many birds and slowly they come here for eating biscuits. Now I'm also saying to you these are the words. After going to home, then many few things happened with us. Because I also said one of the person yesterday something. Okay, now the birds will eat. It is not my things, birds will eat. Okay, now yesterday something happened. Or some of my friends also called me. How are you? What are you doing? Many days later, so it is now you are in some workshop now. Will come. And so now today all things is different where all our things are now going now, and I cannot I cannot come. But now you do some of the workshop now. I'll give you some money, but now and all time they want to get something from others ways, but now never will come. So yeah, here there's now when I started doing my speaking. And speaking time also now, what things is I say speaking, which are words, your own words, with your own words you can start to do speaking this type of the words is coming from my mind, and now my mind also now puzzle because of that. Yesterday also now I didn't take any food because of that. Today my body and mind also now goes to very weakness or not, it's not the weakness, but my cells are very nice and good if I do not eat food, if I do not take any foods because of that. Tomorrow, today. Tomorrow, some brushes may come. So there's many works like this now in our life. Many types of works. We all time we all time we do many types of works. That's why sometimes I say something our brain cannot say. Brain doesn't work because of that. If I do not think, if I do not think this perfectly, nothing will change. Nothing will come to from our mindset. So now one thing is very important. Now I'm saying to you, language only you can develop by the language, by the thinking, by the speaking, all time. But you know, one thing's happened now when I have when I have been not no when I have been giving when I as I am giving to I am giving biscuits to the birds. I am giving biscuits to the birds. That time I feel something. All of my mindset goes another way. Because of that now. Also again, hello friends, hello everyone. This is Mortgage Education. Mortgage Education always will give you new thinking, thoughts, idea. Which way your idea can you develop? That's what I say this way. So now many people what they think and how they do their activities, how they think like this also now my mind doesn't working, and what is the happen? Okay, slowly will work. Some few times later, so my mind will start to work. Because of that, yesterday no. Okay now, if there's someone can say to now, sir, can say to me, how can I develop my storytelling? I should say, okay, now you can sort of develop by the thinking, I also develop by the understand. I can understand, I can think, I can speak, I can know because of that which activities I am doing by the activities my sense are not developing because of the yesterday I said many people now they are so on uneducated sometimes letters you will understand what things I'm saying too. But people and I'm also doing something for good things but no never ever now one thing I'm Find out in her. I'm find out. I'm finding why I'm finding. I'm so understanding one thing is very, very interesting things. These are things when I'll go to the my fans because of that there is very, very dangerous things in our surrounding life. In our surrounding life, very, very dangerous things all time happening in our surrounding life. We are people, but now my mind is now some of the words is coming. This says like I I think so now when I started to speak, one thing is now which are words. But one thing I noticed when I started to speak in English language also now many of my friends also they say okay now so I have some works because of what they are understanding what not it is not the now this is the my topics today I will share you with these topics when many of these my friends when I started to speak they also said no you cannot say you stop speaking in English but I said now okay some of the few sentences may not come and if you can write. You can write your words with this when the wrong words will come, from your mind. Then speaking time. So speaking time and long speaking time, short speaking time and long speaking time is so very different. I just try to say as now which are words would be for them because they know by the thinking of what they are doing, what they are thinking. They'll say, it is not my thinking, my word, it is not my words. And when there's someone to say one of the things I say I've read when one of my students who who is doing jobs in the college and her name is like that. So now I can say and but one of my stuff when I started to speak with him, then at the time they said and they started to screaming to his son and husband. Also, someone is attacking someone is about attacking. I said no, I'm not attacking to you. Just I'm so doing this practice. I'm so thinking that it is a practice. One of the words said, one of the great persons said, this practice makes perfect, and perfect practice makes you a perfect person. Because of many types of people, many types of human beings are there in this world. But I'm not to examine to them. I'm not examining them. But speaking times now, someone also said, someone many people also can say, what you know, what do you understand? I said, some of the people will come, some people will say what I am thinking. I'm so thinking, I'm so understanding, but some few days later, my understanding uh, will think. My understanding will think. My understanding will think many things. I'm so making video. My making video will be very great. And because of that, yesterday I said some of my few students, and you can develop your idea with this. You can develop your idea means you can develop your idea with this phase. And nobody can say to me what is the problem, what is the idea problem, what is the it is the very, very true things also you said. This is yesterday also said now simple words now which are words I said my friends I'm trying to say with these words and why not they cannot be successful if I ask to you what will be the answer. Okay, now first of all, now I was thinking to or with you. Now, when you will start to speak with the other people, then simple word, say simple words. Never use this or pronunciation. What do you know? Okay, now so now I'm so trying to have this also now, my dear friends. Now, I also say, okay, simple words will come. Simple words will come through these mouths, and by the thinking you can share the idea and your all our things will join with you and slowly because of that what things because of after going to home now I think now here so now when I come here in this place and after making video I get tired and I go to my home then I feel very very tired and after taking the water my body would go through another way and then my mind will go another way but after doing this practice I didn't get much more energy. My energy will be lost. Because now one thing is very, very interesting is I found when after making video, then I think also after 15 days my motivation will be again start because of that And something also happened in my mind. Something's happening. Something sadness happening because of that. My son, about my son. So now I'm trying to say this was in my son's schools. His principal called him. His principal like this beaten to him because of the one time so I thought that I have to go and I have to say something, and because he didn't do I know, but sometimes if I do not say, it will be very good. Because of that, if I say, the courage, their courage will increase. Because of that, going to school or not, that it is now so I cannot the decision. Okay, now some few days ago, so another things also happened with me because of that from the school. As I said, from that school, I said also some thing. Now you can give me some of the like this SC certificate and income certificate. I didn't give them. Because of that, why not? Why not? I give them. This also as I said, one of the teacher. If I like this, if I spend here the 3 days, in 3 days only 3,000 minus will go lost. I have to go lost because and they will give me how much money, and 5 or 600 rupees. But in the like this many days ago, these things I noticed because one of the another place my daughter also had gone for some workshop. They also didn't give them some money, but what is the reason? But they will talk to them. You will come and you lost your time. But here is something's happened. But I cannot control this about this. But they also they do not understand because of that. If they would give time to me, if they would listen my words, and what would be because of that I could do something so better than now this time. And it was one of the words I have I had found. It was one of the words I have found. This is the we said this is a perfect continuous form. When you will use the perfect continuous form before two sentences when will work together. Then these things is very old, understand? But I have been saying on this topic. I have been saying on this. Now I'm also saying I have been saying on this topic. People will say, "Oh, but okay, no, in our societies, people they will say they do not understand this is what I'm so doing. They never think that what things is happening with me and how I am developing my speaking skills. But also now there is many kinds of people they can say many words. I also think that also now yesterday when I started talking, but there is also many words and. Sometimes my wife will say to me something, and sometimes my daughter will say something. But my fear, one thing is very interesting thing now. I would like to share with you. These things is very interesting things or not, and because of that, when we'll take the some of the algorithmic mind, we cannot think nothing beyond us. We have to remove. We have to give up. One of the persons who said, "Don't give up and don't give in." Because of that, this word also has more power. But now I'm so thinking I'm so regularly also I'm but bothering with me what things is coming through from my mind. Also just practicing my words and my speaking from my mind and what is the coming out from my mind and which are words important for me. These are words all time I'm so practicing with me and which way I can develop my words because of that, when I started speaking at that time, I can understand so many things, many words, and some 2 days ago, I noticed one thing, speaking quality and volume. How much? Okay, now another things are coming through my mind. These things are now listen. Listening is a part of our education. Listening, speaking, as I said. So there also something also happened before when I couldn't do, when I couldn't when I couldn't say nothing else now that time what's happened. So this one because of that after doing this practice how I feel. I feel I'm very energetic because I did something. Yesterday my mind My mind also now. Yesterday, my mind. This also, how can I say this? Also, yesterday my mind was so very nice, and today also something so happening because of that. And never ever we can stay in place same way. Never ever we can stay. We can stay. Never ever we can stay in same place. Never ever we can stay in place same way. Same way. Similar, never ever we can stay in place. And this also said, and one thing is happening all times now. Some days later, people say, "Man, I'm also already. I leave my friends circle. I try to leave because of that. You know, some days later, so I have to go. I share. I have to go in Delhi. In the Delhi, what I do, there's no many things that I can do with me, many types of the works I have to do. Other than practice makers now, today now I am making some practice and some of the few things and which things is very important for me. Some of the brush already I have bought some of the brush. These are brush I have to make. I have to think with this brush. Because of that, if I do not take this kind of role, I do not get in this market. But now have this and a few days the words go. Okay, now come in. Just you now listen. I'm so I'm trying to say some of the words. Just you listen what I'm saying. So there is that one thing that I found when I started to speak to other people. They never sometimes so they're okay, and I also said these words like this. Now I'll try to say these words. What happened and what is happening? What is happening with our life? People also now it is the true which are friends in my circle. They also now they are doing job like this. Except one friend's person. No, he also cannot try to speak with me because he also cannot try to speak with me. But now when I try to speak with him, he also he always he say to me now what is that you are saying what you are doing. But now I should try to say with him, why not you do? But this language is very powerful language. Do you know? And when you start speaking, then you'll understand this what is happening. Which things you cannot say. These are things that you can say. But you know, yesterday also I said one of my friends. They say these things also now here that oh something has happened. Now you what's and there are also some small houses they made. Are you observing? Are you watching? This is the small. I think in our societies, people they all time some of the some people where they are going, what they are doing, many kinds of because of that now this is the situation is going on all our surrounding life. But we never think like this. Now, how can I? These words now. All time we see here and there so many few girls. All time in a big mall and big place, big factory. All time they are so they should there are few girls. All time they checked about our surrounding situation. They notice and what is happening. But you know, nobody can change these things and why we are doing. If you ask to yourself why we are doing so now, we have to do develop our culture. We have to do develop our culture. We have to do make educated. We have to do make educate our culture. Nobody can say these words now. There are so some few executive officer they come and they will go and sound these letters and they also say okay now this is responsibility not depends on us. This is the responsibility will make the school college this responsibility already have been teaching in school college. But so now this is the responsibility not us. But you know I'm so thinking that artist because of that you know I have no nothing. That's what I'm saying by that thinking. Okay, no matter. And what things? Okay, and this is not one things I recognize. One things I recognize today. One things I notice. These things. I know why I am saying to other people. Why? But you know, other people saying is not the good. Because of that, they never will understand my feelings. They never will, but I want to do something good things for them, and they never will understand my words. That's why they will do their work. They will do their they will do. They never will stop. And who am I? Why I am saying to them it is not the good. Good work. Because of that, which things I noticed there saw some guard about this guard. I'm so saying because of that, our poor-minded people, our poor education. By the poor education, we are learning, but we never can do nothing. But there are so these are things is, but if you don't think, nothing will change. If you don't think, if you don't make pressure in your life, nothing will change. Nothing will come out from your good things. But and for good things, you have to make pressure. You have to make some motion. You have to make some flow. By the flow, your feelings will change. When your feelings and your thinking will change, then automatically our surrounding life and people mindset also change because of that now. And here also some one person thinking is going like that. But, here one thing is now what I am thinking. So before I think also now none of artists, none of artists, uh, mm, none of artists think like this. What I am thinking, and before my thinking, before my before my thinking, no person like this said. Uh, none of artists said like me what I'm so thinking like that. Because of that, like this, emotions or some day paintings for him. Okay, now I'm just thinking though you can develop with this paintings idea. Because in my mind, so now some the work is coming. Because of the, if I don't say these are words, and you also cannot think like that. If I, but I have to say before me. One thing that I noticed before me, none of artists like this was it is right or not. No artist ever thought like me. No artist ever thought like me. There's no artist ever thought like me. No, what I am thinking. By the artwork, we can develop our mindset because we have developed some mindset by the changing mindset. We are so thinking that here and there we are going. I always make some. I always try to find out some problem like this is our problem. This is our problem. Let's know. Because of that, now I'll give you one of the example like this. Problem means also one of the person, and you will say, why you are thinking like that? Why? And it is not that you thinking matter, and you think so another thing. Now I'll say to you now why not I will think like that like some of the guard all time we just see we are protected in our surrounding life. All things are protected by the our upper situation, by the our upper situation. And what is the reason of this doing things? Because of that, but they never think that if I if we make them some good education and a proper education, they will not take nothing from others people. They will not. But in our surrounding life, all times now, we all time we like this. We all time our thinking go all time our thinking. Uh, uh, we cannot think the free all time we are our thinking all time our thinking like that. Also now somebody will take something from me, somebody will thief something. um, so now, always our thinking think always our thinking always our mindset also think like this. Someone steal something from us, someone something steal, and someone steal something from us. Because of that they are everywhere spread out that they are like this. Everywhere spread out so many thieves are there. But no, what is the reason, what is the thinking? But no, this is the my topics is like that. In our like this when we'll go to the temple, then so now we cannot mm, uh, removing shoes. We cannot remove the shoes near the temple. But I said, I don't know what the reason. But today, Today my topic is like that. So now this topic is only, no, so I have said before the and previous when I started to speaking that time never ever worked my mindsets and then so now few times later our mindset will work the stealing sands and robbery like this now that's what this word I have to write down on my notebook because of this word is very important for us. So now why all times so I ask to myself now and what is the happening what is the we in our sounding life also now these type of the things we can see but no one can say to no one say this is not my topics this is not my topics no one can say this is my topics and what the philosophy all times was not saying to us and when I started to something do and good things because of that I'm also now working in my artwork because of that when I go here and there when I stay my scooty on the roadside then our mindset, our thinking like this, we cannot remove the thinking freely. We cannot the stayed scooty and the roadside and stayed scooty on the roadside. We cannot stay freely because of that. Someone can. Someone can come and they will anything they can do. Also, there's very dangerous things. Also, that's also say stealing things. All don't know they are here and there one thing. And one of the persons also said, if you want to do something so good, and what is the what is your find out now that if you wanted to do good something in your life, you will find out some problem. And my problem is there is now stealing, and why the people they are stealing, why they are stealing, why they are stealing. I ask myself, and anywhere in car, it will all times people they are not because of that. People will steal, but I don't know. People will steal. We cannot remove these things from the society. This is the good, bad, always. But you know, there's in the Indian people, there's much more. Like there's some of the short videos now. We are observing one of the persons, so he is doing some of the video and some with this money and some of the poor people. He goes to some of the people. Then his own money he kept the money his leg side and when he watched what is done and he saw some of the money he has taken and then that time some which money he has no and he said no this money is my money give me these things is better no here is that how can I and what else this is my 1 kilometer milestone so comes to say every time so the my dear friends now all time I try to do say something with in my mindset what is the coming in my mindset and with this my mindset I say these are my philosophical things now I'm so thinking but how can I protest them I can but now how can I make them good how can I make them good because of this if I can make their good mindset they never will say but you know you live peacefully in your life you live but you know it is very difficult things. So, we also know, but if we think that American people, so their thinking goes in Mars, but we are not changing in ourselves. We are not thinking that this with this problem. With this problem, okay. Now, so now we'll say nobody else can say because of that. These the things is very terrible things. And one of the persons who said, "This is a problem, and problem." And when you focus on problem, you'll have more problem. When you focus on possibilities, you'll have more opportunities, and but you have to solve some problem. By the visual artist, which can solve problem, they can solve visual artist like this was now visual artist I'm visualizing all my surrounding life but after visualize when I can see better other than other people then I feel very hard and because of that my visualization my thinking nobody will understand my thinking and what I am so thinking what I am observing it is the good thing it is the very terrible things now if I said what you are visualizing about our society. Nobody can say, no, it is not my thinking. It is not my thinking. I'm only this thing also thinking that also now, like this also some tree. And we know some of the tree, good tree in a roadside or riverside and a pond side. We know this tree some days later it will fall down. It will be because of it is under the tree. There are shortest soil. There under the tree shortest soil, but the tree cannot stay properly. Then what we have to do? But we'll say it is not we cannot do nothing because of that. How can we? It is the impossible things. But no, and why not? Why not? If I can do small things, if I all time I say it is impossible, impossible, but no, my mind never will be possible. It is 100%. If you think that there's no small things, any kinds of work, when you will do, try to do, finish like you, then it is a very, very good things will be with you like this. Any kinds of hard work you also can solve because this way. And then some people also can say, okay, now my things is like this going on this. And no artist can think, no artist before couldn't think like me what thing I am thinking. But in our sounding life, visualization, some of the poor people and poor mindset, that's why one thing is very, very important things. I ask to myself, you also can say to me, why and what is the reason and why, how, and you are thinking like that. But I ask myself, why not the people they understand, why not the people collect paintings, and what the reason? Because of that they are, because of that they are uneducated things, they are very poor. I always say they are poor because of that by the painting they never ever no, that I never ever known. Because of that, it is a very, very interesting. This one thing to find out this, and when I was this before, when I like one thing is I am find out, and when I was before 10 years ago, and that time also which person, which person were very young and sophisticated. They now they are also getting old. They are also getting old, and some days later they will die. But and how they will understand my feelings? But they will die because of what they observe, what they observe, and what they observe all this life, all their life. But before dying, they couldn't think nothing extra things in their life. But all life. By the whole life, no, this was not, and whole life, how he spent, and he earned much more money, but he never take care his health. He never take care his health because of that. After 60 years later, they will die. But in the American people, some they 70, 80 years, many old person they live nowadays. Also, now one of the persons, so Warren Buffett is 96 years old. Like there's one Buffett always say, you take care of your health. Because of that, if you don't take care, when money will come, then your health will not stay with you. Health will not stay with you. Because of that, earning money earning is important. But many people they are so earning money, but some days later, I am so complaining with them. Because of that, they are not collected paintings. They don't know about this painting things. Because of that, now I am trying to say, okay, now when they are thinking, when they are thinking grow up before, and after growing up they are thinking their body and their mind always goes down. Because of that, so now previous time when like this 40 and 50, when they were 40 and 50 that time, so uh, mm, they hard work, they did hard work, and with this hard work and forcefully they earned money. But the money also now when after making money, they see like this also now my mind is not the working, my body is not working. I'm so getting I'm so now my sugar level is high, my blood pressure is high, everything is my high. And how can I think so very nicely? Because of that, before no one can think like me, and what things now. And there is that's also now, as I say, people their mindset is people, their mindset is not go nice, and because of that, many types of my friends, all are type, many types of here and there. So now I also have seen many friends. They are also making money. They are busy making money. They are very busy in making money. There is they are very busy in making money. But don't know how they're making money. So they see our friend, our friend, our like this. So they think so now. If I earn money and my friends will come again, but no, this is not the possible, because of that my friends also he also developing his mindset. But these things is very important things. One of my friends now, I'm so telling, we have read it together in art college. Now when he started earning money, but my money, I have no much more money, I have no nothing. But he lost like me, because of his feelings never never would work. But here that one thing is very terrible things, and I noticed his life, what he had what he had done, because of the when they do some of the good and some of the house, but that time also they do one thing, so they lost by their good things because of that. And like this also now my one of my sister also like that, he also his mindset was now hard, no, and my sister mindset was now going like that. And because of that, when they make some of the when they make some of the something good, and because of that, after making something good by their life, and all life now, what I am saying to you, their whole life investment they already spend in their flat. But after buying flat and innovation program, so they do, and which are person their colleague, which are person their relatives, all are they called, because of that. And by the maintaining sophistication they are, and like this future life will go out from their life, because of the some later what will be, and nobody, and it is the very important things. Sometimes also they can buy some people, some of the work people, they can buy forcefully, but and hardly, and spiritually they never will make any good relation. Because of that, I have seen many people that I'm so now in my like what things now I'm so saying, but it is not, it is the true things of will be. Because of that, and after a few days later they will think that already I have lost many things from my life. Because of that time, if I would do like the wrong, you will not get again chance, you will not get again chance. People also they have heart, because of which kinds of heart already God has given to you, like that, or these kinds of heart also now he has, they have, and he has and they have, like and these are very important things, but we don't know about this and thinking what is happened, what will happen. But seriously now, you have to think. But now I also same thing, and what things I am so doing in my life, and one by one my relatives, they are so going from the earth, they are so going from the earth, and they're also going in heaven. But when I will be successful in my life, what will be then? So now I couldn't. But one thing is will be with me, because now I'm so making my hope. I'm also living my hope, because of there's people that do not understand what are wrong. These are art things is very terrible things, art things, and we cannot think nothing about this art. We cannot like this also no art things now. How can how I'll say these art things now with this my artwork. Artwork is very terrible things now, and now I saw developing. If I say some of the cancers of sir, how many times you invest your life, and I also cancer now. So when I noticed, then I had to learn English language. Then I started to do another things, another trick also I did with my life, because of that I started to learning English. I don't know how this is around, and by the storytelling, I also say now you have to learn a story, and some my son and son friends, I would say to them also, you also learn, and by the learning with them, I also learn. Because of that, after learning so many things like this grammar rules, then I know, oh, it is the very big ocean. I cannot move, I cannot remove, I cannot move from here, because of which things are so developed. And then I slowly I can sort of I think I understood these things, and I have to do practice with this my mouth and practice. Then I would go to morning walk every day like this, and with this my morning walk. In my morning walk, what things that I did like this. So you can see one of my education channel I have on YouTube. In YouTube, on YouTube you can see and Mogadishu education. Now you also can type, and you will see many types of video I have made. I would have and what things. But all time I try to say my words and which are words important for me, and by the important things that I said, and that this way I learned, this way I developed my speaking. But it is because that time was very terrible, and which we have learned. But the people that do not understand these things, they will say, we are understanding words and speaking. And what is here, there's no confidence, never will grow, never learn what things. But here there's no people already before their life, already they lost their life. Already they lost their lives, by the thinking of, they take some loan, and I said, after getting the job, and all are persons, so they are ready for giving to you something loan, some loan. You can buy a car, you can buy like this building, you can buy everything, and by the making which money is which money you are earning from the government giving government gives to the giving money to you, and before coming in your hands, all our money going to the another side. Because of that, this is not the good life. Because and by the things now you are just showing up your life, and what will be there? Nothing will be. Because of that, also now in my think, and what things happening in my mindset. Not so now I'm so thinking that my sister one of my sisters, so like she is doing same things. Some days, many days ago, so I said, if you you never you never buy this flat. Her flat is very clumsy things also now, but you can buy some of things. Inland you can live your life, and but okay, they will live their life. It is not my things. Okay, now but one things I am so getting hurt because of that. When my thinking will come, my opportunity will come, then I will get very hard, and because of that, before dying, I think it is 100% true. This they will die before me. They will die before me. What things, and I'm so very stubborn person. That's why I have come to now. And nowadays, also now I have no any money. But now I am making. I'm so taking care of my health. And I so force. I'm so force my health. I'm so torture my health. Is not torture by the working, and government has made for me this base. The government has made for me this base. That's why now I'm so coming in space after going to my home. Then I think it's now okay, and there's a main thing. So, my dear friends, what things when I said again, I'll say to you like this: these kinds of the words. When I will say these are words is very very, which are words very very important for you, just to understand few feelings. But here that one's my things, my stealing sands and people, and what one of the guys also said, like this also you find out some problem, and another person life also. But we are visual artists. We are all time trying to find out some problem in our society. So the society, what they are living, how they are living, what is their problem, and all our time. So now we are so living our problem. This word is very very important. Like I can say to myself, and some people can say why you are. Doing artwork, why you are doing artwork, and what is the reason. And I'll say that my reason is that now I'm so trying to solve out some of the society's philosophy, and what, and they'll say what, and these are things is very very incredible things. Now I have to do develop these are things, because of that. Now in our society, what one thing is one thing is like this also now. One thing is interesting things now I found here, like that, why we do murti puja, why we steal, why we steal other things. and these are two things now, so work in my all my mindset. But and what these things is not me, but one thing is very important is I always say to myself for the reason my working, because of that, this is the very detailed. Ask yourself, but if you do not understand my words, never ever you will understand these things. Why we are, why we do steal, from others, why we do Murti Puja, and this is the reason. But so now I said, another way. One place we are stealing something, and another place we are making some good things, because of that, if we don't if we don't do if we don't if we would not have stolen stolen, if we would not have stolen, we couldn't do Murti Puja. Is the main things, is the reason now to do so. I find out these things are now stealing. You are so stealing something from here there. We'll say never. But everywhere, many person they are so all time they are so stealing something. They are so stealing something in our exodus. Also, no. This is sorry, and. All time as well, I'll say to you, this upper class people, they will make some trick, making money, much more money, but they are making money, they also do not understand, and this is not good for me now. Just I have to write something. All time I ask myself, why do people steal something, and what is the reason, and why do people do Murti Puja, and what is the reason? Reason is that we know this is Murti Puja like this. People who say that this is the believing, but I said these are my things, and people can say why you are thinking. It is my philosophy, and why not I will think this way about this thinking. But after doing this Murti Puja, they will keep the Murti on the root side, on the like this. What is the call this? Uh, drain side. What's the drain side? Is the drain side. But when their respect when they are where at that time, from where their respect goes, and at that time after doing this Murti Puja, where their respect stay or their go. But what will say? And my philosophy like that, all times. So I notice these things all the time. So here and there. But my dear friends, all of you, now I'm so saying to you, okay, now by the painting philosophy, you can do which words I cannot say. That's what I do my painting. Which words? And this is the very thing. It's by the thing, you can say what is the reason. I'm so saying to you why you are doing things. People cannot say nothing else now. I have to go. I'm America, and then people will understand from my words. Because of that things I want to do, give them. So that's why they will think that okay, and good. It is a very, very good thing. So now you have come in this place. Now you have get hired, and one of the get person is empty pocket and empty pocket and broken heart, empty pocket broken heart, and empty pocket broken heart, and what is another things? Empty pocket broken heart, and one doesn't have the understand empty broken heart. Then it teaches the best lesson of life. Okay, now I'll leave this also now. This is the when the philosophy of our mindset is the very, very dangerous thing. So now I'm so now making my view, it's my walking. Then very, very interestingly, I can say some of the few words. By the few words, I can understand so many words, and these are all things for me. I'm so developing solid story. My mouth was not working there. Really, there's my tongue always working. So this kind of words like you can say so many developed. I can say there are very important things with this. Some of the important things I can know I can know, I can understand so many things. I can understand so many words with my sense of the sense. Always I try to develop my words if I do not. So now here they don't want to know why people they do Murti Puja, and after doing Murti Puja, okay, these things are not given to me, and they also do this. I think also this is my life, this is my things. I also try to do learn some very interesting things, and it is a very, very good thing. Also, sounds later all day long. I do something so good. I have to do some of the paintings all the time because of that now. And here there are some of the important things because of when I make some decision, I all time I try to do obey the rules, I try to do obey my thinking, I try to do all my thinking. Or when I make some rules regulation, without rules regulation we cannot do nothing else now. There's no which place I have stayed my scooty. So noticing there, so my scooty stayed here. And this is the things is very, very terrible things. Where everywhere our mindset always try to do something different, but we cannot do differently our work because of that now. And everywhere all our people, so they are so making some trick, they are so already anywhere everywhere good things are not given to us because of that now. I so say one thing is now I'm so developing that's well, so now I am doing these things, and somebody can say why you are just doing it. No, it has the reason because of that. If I do not give to my things or other people, they are so stealing. They are so okay now you need these things, now you take this. One of the great persons said Leonardo da Vinci because okay, small-minded people, they never ever will understand my painting value. They never will understand my painting value. Small-minded and poor-minded people, they never ever will think that what is the value of this mindset, what is the value of the painting sense. They always they think now, okay, and what they will steal, and they will steal things, and they will steal in our face. They will think. Okay, my dear friends, now what you are understanding, it is not your understanding and my feelings, and I cannot share what is all this for you because of the 1 hour, in a 1 hour, and how many things I am speaking to you. But after going to my home, my mindset will go another way because of the types of thinking, and every day, what I am thinking. There's so many kinds of the thinking so I can say with my words, and because of that, some days later, and these are words always will work so for me because of that I know when I start speaking to other people, then my sense will work. Then auto will not come. You have to practice by the practice your thinking will work. So now I I have one question and answer. I have one question because well, if I say what is our life, what you want to do, what will be your answer? Because of everybody, we are doing something good things. We want to do, live our life. We want to do earn much more money, but which way? But I say always never ever make any harmful way earning money. Never ever you make any harmful way for earning money, and never ever we. But one of the great person said, "We are all people, so we are something also now who in history like this, oil and some of these ingredients like this rice everywhere. We are making some, we are making something wrong, and that's also we never ever we can do good in our life because of that. Some days later, one of the bosses now he is saying to me, "Good," and all things so good. And never ever we can do good things, but some days later we have to do because of that. In we are we all people, so we depend on our government, and government also think. One of the great also think long people will can say long, or long people can say long, and they can talk long people they can talk long, and which are things. But now there is one thing that is very, very important is now also I found many things in my mindset all time work. But another person say why you are thinking, but they don't know about my philosophy. You don't know about my philosophy why I am so thinking like that. This that has some reason because of that. If I don't think one thing is now we are so doing Murti Puja, by the Murti Puja they are so stealing, they have no good. Some days like some few months ago, I was I had gone one of the shop, the Batala market. In that market, some like this, some young boy was there in the shop, and his father, I know I would have known his father, but you know, which day I had gone, but so that day his father was not there, and I said, no, your father name is like, and he also said, yes. Now what you are doing? You complete your education, and he said, yes. Now then he is educated now. Let's say he's completed his graduation. Then I say to him, now can you give me some water? And he said, no, you have to you have to buy some water. Okay now. And then I said, okay, and 10 rupees bottle you have. 10 rupees bottle you have. He said, no, 10 rupees no. And I have to buy 2 liters bottle. But no, I say also no, it is not necessary to me. It is not. It is. It need not to me because only I'll take 1 hour to Google 1 or 2 drinks to half. It may be like this 250 ml would be sufficient. But there was a phase in this phase there was no any water bottle. But I think so now, and we order already 800 rupees order. But if I would in that phase, and I would do some of the things what I would like this was now 2 liter bottle, and I would break this. I would have broken 2 liter bottles, and because of that he is my customer, and he is my customer already. He has given to me 800 rupees order, but by the order we can make money to 200. But their thinking is very poor. That's just I say, my son, my one of my friend was there in that time. Then he said, "Why you are thinking? Why you are thinking?" I said, "No, it's my thinking. I'm also thinking." That was something like that. I'm so old, and so I'm thinking like that. And I always said, say, these are words is very very important me because of that philosophical thing in my mindset is coming. So I always can think like that, and that is my life. Slowly, my life saying to me, okay, do good for others, it will come back in another. Bye bye, good bye, have a nice day.